All right, yogis. Hello, welcome. Hello, Sue. Welcome, Annie. We're going to work on a lot on our shoulders today, and I thought having a visual sometimes really helps. So this part of the shoulder girdle is called a scapula, and this is where we're really going to focus, is this area today. So these shoulder blades, they will move. You'll feel when you concentrate on your movements, you feel them move open, and then they can sometimes go down this way. And those are the movements that you'll be feeling today when we work the shoulder girdle, as well as the shoulder socket here where the rotator cuffs are. So you know about rotator cuffs, I know that. I thought we should do alternate nostril breathing. Are you familiar? It's where you close off one nostril, breathe through it, and then close off the opposite nostril and breathe through it. I will show you how to do it. This is really good for seasonal allergies. So this time of year, it's really good. So you take your ring finger and place it beside your left nostril, and your thumb will go beside your right nostril. And your pinky sort of just hangs out, and just rest your pointer and middle finger lightly on your forehead. Then I'll walk you through this as we do it. You'll take a deep breath in the left nostril, and then you'll close off the left, exhale through the right, and then inhale again through the right, and close right, exhale left, and then inhale and repeat. So the pattern is exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, I'll walk you through the first few breaths, and then you'll continue on your own. First, just take a really deep breath in through both nostrils. And breathe out slowly through both nostrils. Cover your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left. Cover left, exhale through right. Inhale right. Cover right, exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right, exhale left. Okay, continue on your own for a few breaths. Each nostril gets an exhale and an inhale, and then you change. Take your time. This type of breathing is taught a lot in emergency rooms to the medical staff to calm them in emergency situations. Do a couple more rounds at your own pace, and then allow your last exhalation be through your right nostril, and then bring your breathing back to normal. Let's take a deep breath in together and in. Om Balu Satkaru Bhagavan Ki. The divine is the inner teacher. All right, let's warm up our shoulders by doing a few shoulder shrugs, bringing your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Again, forward, up, back, and down. One more time, forward, up, back, and down. Okay, let's take our fingertips to the tops of our shoulders. Bring your elbows up to shoulder height. Let me know if that cat's bothering you. And then start making little circles with your elbows, just and feel it loosen up the shoulder sockets. And then go the opposite direction. He's got nails. I'm afraid he's gonna. No. You stay over here. All right, now let's pause with our elbows shoulder height. And then we'll take a deep breath and then bring your elbows together in front of your face. Open your elbows back and then bring your elbows up behind your head, but don't crane your neck. So the backs of your hands are going together and your elbows are going up, and then bring them back down. Okay, good. So we'll do that movement with breath. Inhale, exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Now pause here with your wings open. I call these angel wings. Now take a deep breath, and when you close in front, feel what those shoulder blades are doing. Inhale. Exhale, bring the elbows together. Now, do you feel how that scapula is separating on your back? And then inhale. And this time when you bring your elbows up, think about your scapula and what it's doing now. It's closing together and going down your back, and then back to normal. And then release and shake out those shoulders. Good. Goddess arms. Open the chest by pushing your arms back. Your forearms are perpendicular to the mat. And now think about what your shoulder blades are doing, coming together on your back. Good. And then open your arms in a T. Deep breath. Hug yourself. Bring your right arm over your left and bring your elbows up to shoulder height. Bring your forearms together into eagle arms. So now push the forearms away from your body and feel what your scapula is doing. The blades are separating, your back is widening. Unravel your arms, come back to your goddess arms, push the backs of your hands away and bring your shoulder blades together again, down your back. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, hug yourself with the right arm under the left this time. Stack your elbows, bring the forearms together into eagle arms. If you want to, you can palm to palm or spoon your hands, either way. And then make sure your elbows are shoulder height as you push the forearms away. Okay, unravel and shake your arms out. And then please change the cross of your legs. And bring your hands to the heart center. Inhale, push your fingertips up. Exhale, let your right hand come down beside your hip, left arm by your ear. And then push that left shoulder back as far as it'll go, and maybe look up underneath your arm. And stretch your fingertips as far as you can to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float that arm down. Good. Inhale, open arms in a T. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right leg, right hand behind you, keeping your spine long as you twist. Your spine is vertical. Push the right shoulder back and think about the left rib cage coming around. And let's take several deep breaths here. Inhale here. Exhale, totally come back to center with your body. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm by the ear, and stretch open your right side. Push down in your right sit bone. Feel the stretch. Push your right shoulder back. Maybe turn your head to look up. And breathe. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, let that arm float down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist to the left. Now the right hand will come on the left leg, left hand behind. Push the left shoulder back, bring your right rib cage around, and breathe. One more breath here. And then slowly bring your torso back to center. Now grab your shins right below your knees, and we're going to push our spine backwards in a C shape. So we're going to tuck our tailbone under, tuck our chin, and feel how you can open your vertebra by pushing your back toward the back of your mat. And feel how your shoulder blades are separating and how your vertebra is opening. And then inhale as you bring your chest forward. Sit tall, push your shoulders back, and reach forward with your chest and your head. So now think about your shoulder blades coming together on your back. Good. And then come back to center. And then let's take knees to one side and come into table position, please. Now, do you have padding, enough padding for your knees? Okay, good. I don't know what happened to mine. Oh, here it is. Flat back in a table, hands at wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a deep breath. Exhale, sit back to your heels. Stretch the spine. Good. Inhale, slowly come back to table. Exhale once more, back to your heels. So this is your lubricating the joints. I call it greasing the joints. Inhale, back to table. And then exhale, come into your cat position. So tuck your toes under, curl, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, push the spine up toward the ceiling. Good. And then inhale as you drop your belly down into your cow pose. Push your head forward, tailbone goes up, shoulders go back, and then exhale, sit all the way back to your heels toward child pose. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, take your right arm out to the side and twist up toward the ceiling. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring that arm down and thread it underneath of your left arm and come on down to the right shoulder for a shoulder stretch. Good. Slowly push up and unwind your thread, unthread your thread, come back to table. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, tuck your chin, bring your nose to your knee. So you're hovering here in a three-legged cat, pushing your spine up toward the ceiling. Inhale as you kick your right leg back, level your hips, and bring your left arm up for the balancing table. and breathe. So this is for your core strength here. One more breath in. Bring the hand down, keep your leg extended behind you, and then swing your foot to the left and look over your left shoulder, cat looking at its tail. Good. Now pick up your foot, swing it all the way to the right, place the foot back down in line with your knee. Put weight into the left hand and twist open to the right. Okay, that hand comes down. Now walk your hands all the way over to the left and line up your left hand with your knee and your foot. Good. And then the right arm comes up to 12 o'clock. Now we'll be doing some shoulder rotations here. So if it bothers your shoulder, bring your arm more forward than up. We're going to circle the arm down in front of our face like a clock down to 6 o'clock and then up to 12. And then again, rotate the shoulder down and then up to 12. And then once again, rotate down up to 12. And again, down and up to 12 o'clock. Pause here. And now see if you can bring the arm beside your ear and push the fingertips away. Okay. Bring your arm back to 12 o'clock, push into your left hand, come up onto your knee into starting gate pose. Rotate your right toes away and take your right hand down your thigh, slide it down and open up the left side. Okay. Bring both arms back up, point your right toes forward, inhale, exhale, hands come back down, and your knee comes back into table position. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit back towards your heels. Inhale, back to table. Exhale into your cat back. Push the mat away, feel your shoulders separate. Inhale, drop the belly down, push the shoulders back, head forward into your cow. Exhale, sit all the way back to your heels into a child pose. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, as you take your left arm out to the side, twist up to the ceiling. One more breath here. Exhale, thread the arm underneath your right arm and come down to the shoulder stretch on this side. Slowly push into your right hand so you can unthread. Come back to your four-legged table. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee comes in, nose to knee in a three-legged cat pose. Again, arching your spine to the ceiling. Inhale, kick your left leg back, parallel your hips, and right arm comes up into the balancing table. Tighten your core muscles and breathe. One more breath, and then bring the hand down, bring your toes down behind you, and keep your leg extended. Keep your leg extended and bring your toes down to the mat. Yeah, good. Now walk that foot to the right and look over your right shoulder, opening up the left side of the body. Now pick up the foot, swing it all the way to the left, perpendicular to your body, so your foot's lined up with your knee, and Put weight into the right hand, twist open. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. Now walk your hands to the right. Line up your right hand with your knee and your foot, and your left arm comes to 12 o'clock. And we'll do some shoulder rotations here, bringing the arm forward of your face and then down and around back to 12 o'clock. And then again, down to 6 o'clock, up to 12 with breath. Inhale slowly. Exhale back up. Again, inhale slowly. Exhale back up. And this time pause here. Bring the arm beside your ear. Push the fingertips away. Really push down into that left foot so you can really feel that stretch in the side. Great. Bring the arm back to 12 o'clock. Push into your right hand and come up to our starting gate position. Pivot your left toes away from you. Left hand comes on the thigh, and we're going to slide that hand down the leg as we bring the right arm by the ear into Padangusthasana gate pose. Okay, bring both arms overhead. Point your toes forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Knee comes in. And then come all the way down to your belly. Bring your arms in a T with palms facing down. This is going to be another shoulder stretch here. We're going to roll onto our right hip and our right shoulder. Take your left leg and just park it behind your right leg. Rest your head on the mat, and your left hand is in front of you just to hold you. Now, if this bothers your shoulder, just bring the arm closer to your body. So don't make it so perpendicular. But if it feels good, just relax here. And your choice, you can take your left hand and wrap it around your back if you like, palm facing away from you. Then that'll just help open up the left shoulder a little bit as well. Unravel, come back to your belly, and bring your left arm in front of you, perpendicular to the, parallel to the top of your mat. And then you're going to bend your right knee. See if you can grab your ankle and just relax here and bring your heel in toward your bottom. So this is a quad stretch here. Release the foot. Bring your arms back in a T, palms facing down. And now we'll roll onto the left shoulder and the left hip. You can bend your knees and take your right leg, just park it behind your left leg. And again, if you want to take your right hand and wrap it behind you, you can do that, or just keep it in front of you, whatever feels best to you. Okay, please unravel this, come back to your belly. And now your right arm will be parallel to the front of your mat as you bend your left knee, grab your left ankle, and bring that heel toward your buttocks and relax here in this nice quad stretch. Release. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders and push back to table. So now you want to walk backwards on your mat so that you have plenty of room to move your hands forward. So we'll come into puppy pose. So from table, keep your tailbone up in the air and then walk your hands forward and bring your chest down towards the mat. Let your head relax between your arms. Now your forearms are up off the mat. You're not resting your forearms here. You push your hands away as you stick your tailbone up toward the air and then squeeze your forearms toward each other. Feel how the shoulders are rolling out as you do that, like this, like this. No. So keep your hands forward and then just see this part, just turn it out. Yeah, there you go. And then let your chest melt down toward the mat and keep your tailbone up. Good. This is puppy pose. So this is a huge stretch from the fingertips all the way to the tailbone. Now walk your hands back to your table. Shift your weight forward and straighten your arms. Bring your chest between your arms in an upward facing dog. Now here, feel your shoulders go down your back. Keep your neck nice and long. And then back to table. Tuck your toes and come into downward facing dog. So pause into your dog for a few breaths. Maybe pedal your knees a little bit and really lengthen the spine. Good. Now bend the knees and walk up to the hands. And then just pause here with bent knees. Grab your elbows and just dangle here in this forward fold. But this just puts a little traction on the spine, opens up the spine a little bit. Now release your elbows and slowly come to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Thinking about your perfect posture. Head right on top of the shoulders. Shoulders over the hips, hips over the ankles. Shoulders back, head. Let's do a balancing pose, a variation of a tree pose, Vrikshasana. I like to get off my mat, but you don't have to. Pick one leg to stand on, cock the opposite knee outward, and then rest the ankle, the heel, above the standing foot ankle. Good. And then your hands can come to Namaste. So this is going to be exercising your calf muscles as well as your ankles. We're going to lift the toes up and then bring them down. So lift up and then down. And then do that a few times. Feel how it flexes the calf and flexes the ankle. And then when you're ready, come into your tree pose by bringing the sole of that foot into your leg, either in your calf or your inner thigh. And then if you want to bring your hands overhead, you can either reach up with your branches separate, you can bring your hands together, whatever suits you. And breathe, find a soft gaze. Breathe. And release. March it out, and we'll switch legs. I like standing, getting off my mat only because I find it's easier to balance without cushion underneath my foot. So now opposite heel above the ankle, opening the groin area, Namaste hands, and we'll start flexing the toes up and down. Find a soft focal point, soft gaze. And then when you're ready, bring the sole of the foot into the leg and come into your tree pose. Let's release and shake it all out. Grab your yoga strap. And grab it right in the middle. Oh, we probably want to take that loop out. So we have enough belt to work with. Okay, right in the middle, shoulder width apart. Inhale as you bring the arms over your head. And then pause here, wherever the natural resistance is, just pause here. Make sure that you're not sticking your tailbone out, that your body stays in Tadasana, mountain pose. And then widen your arms slowly on the strap. And get as wide as you can. Keep the strap taut. And then if it doesn't bother your shoulders, come down behind you with the strap as far as you can with your shoulders not hurting. If it feels good, come all the way down. Big shoulder opener, chest opener. And then come up, keep the belt taut. Over your head and back down. Come back to the middle of the belt again. And shoulder width apart, come up. And keep the belt taut, crescent to the right. Back to center, crescent left. Back to center. And once again, widen your hands on the strap as far as they go. Keep the strap really taut. And then bring the strap behind you as far as your shoulders allow. Go slowly, just feel that stretch. Come down all the way if you like. Depends on what your shoulders are happy with. And then come all the way back up. And over. And release that. Take out your shoulders. And then come toward the top of your mat so we can do a little bit of a flow. Tadasana. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs, straighten your legs, push your shoulders back, flatten your spine. So now your body is in an L shape. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees and bring your hands down to your mat or blocks if you're using blocks. Inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot back and bring your right knee down. Bring your arms forward and up, low crescent lunge. So when you're here, think about your tailbone going toward the back of the mat. So you're not overarching your low back. Your front knee is over the ankle. Good. Open your arms in a T. Thumbs go down. And then push an imaginary curtain away and lace your fingers behind your back and pull your hands away from your bottom and down toward the back of the mat and really feel how that stretches your shoulders. Your shoulder blades, the scapula is coming together down your back now. Okay, release the hands, bring them back up, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, turn to the left, hook your right elbow on the outside of your left leg. Okay, so now this is where it gets alignment gets important. Make sure that your left knee is directly above the ankle, not forward of the ankle. So you don't want too much of a bend in that knee. Find a focal point. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee up, keeping the twist. Good, good. Okay, keep the twist like this and just take your right hand down to the mat, left hand up toward the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand down and step your foot back to a full plank, like the top of a push-up. Knees come down or not, upward facing dog. You have the knees down or not. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Kick your right leg up behind you and then swing it up between your hands or pick it up somehow and put it there. Good, perfect. And then step up and then slowly come on up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Tadasana, mountain pose. And breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Here, your tailbones down. If you look down, you should be able to just barely see the tops of your toenails. If your shoulders are not happy here, you can bring your arms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, hands go on your thighs. Straighten the legs, flatten the back, and push the shoulders back. Body's in an L shape. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands come down to mat or blocks. Inhale here. Exhale, left leg steps back. Left knee comes down. And arms come over. Head into our Anjaneyasana. Again, think about pushing that tailbone toward the back of the mat. Front knee is above the ankle. Good. Bring your arms in a T. Inhale. Thumbs down. Exhale. Push that curtain away and lace your fingers behind your back. Now relace your fingers so the opposite thumb is on top. And pull the hands away and push the hands down. Feel how that works your shoulders. Release. Let's come back up. Inhale. Exhale, hands together into heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, twist right and hook the left elbow outside the right leg in a twist. Okay, steady up the front knee. Make sure it's above the ankle. Tuck your left toes. Find a gaze. Lift your left knee. Good. Okay, keep the twist. Let the left hand fall to the mat. Right arm up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step back to a full plank. You can put your knees down or not. Coming into an upward facing dog. And tuck your toes, downward dog. Inhale, kick your left leg up behind and swing it up between the hands or pick it up and put it there. And then step up. Slowly come on up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a couple of active rest breaths. Water break if you like. Okay, one more simple Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot back and bring your right heel down flat so that you can come up into warrior one. Good. So you're on railroad tracks here. Your feet are hip width distance apart, equal weight in both feet, moving the right hip forward. Now bring your arms to goddess and open the chest. Push your tailbone toward the back of the mat. Bring your arms forward and back up. Pivot onto your back toes, and then bring your hands down. So you're in a lunge. Step back to plank. Good. Upward facing dog, knees down or not. No, upward first. Yeah, good. And then downward. And swing your right leg up behind and bring it up between the hands. Step up with the left. Slowly come on up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot steps back and left heel comes down onto the mat for warrior one on this side. Equal weight, both feet. Good. Front knees bent, back leg is straight. Front knees bent. Yeah, front knee. That knee, yeah, good, good, good. Goddess arms, opening the chest. Tailbone toward the back of the mat. And now bring the arms forward, pivot onto the back toes, and then bring the hands down, step back to plank. Good. Upward facing dog, knees can come down or not. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg up behind. Exhale, swing it up between the hands. Good. Inhale, exhale, step up, and then slowly come on up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana. And let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Step back to downward facing dog. And bring your knees down to the mat. And sit back to child pose for a brief respite. Please rest your head on something. Forehead can go on the mat or a block or your hands or arms or whatever. Whatever suits you. And just relax here for a few breaths. Please push back up and then come onto your back with your head facing toward me with bent knees. I'm going to go sideways this way, but you're going to come onto your back with bent knees and your head's going to be up here. Yeah, good. All righty. Bring your, grab your block. Sorry, grab your block. Lift, push into your feet, lift your hips and place your sacrum on the block. And either stay here or let your legs float up to the ceiling. As you are relaxing in this mild inversion, focus on the breath. What this does is temporarily take the pressure of gravity off your organs and your spine, massages the organs, recirculates the blood. Okay, please lower your legs. If they're up, lift your hips, remove your block. Now, stay on your back, just like you are with your knees bent. Take your right leg and straighten it with the sole of your foot up toward the ceiling. Good. Now, feel where your back is now. Maybe you have a little bit of space where your lumbar spine is. What you want to do is now extend your left leg long on the mat. Left leg, to keep your right leg up. Yep. Now push down your low back so there's no space left there. And then lower the right leg slowly, 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 slowly. This is ab work here. Don't come all the way down. Hover about 6 or 8 inches above the mat. Keep pushing your back down, push your back down, push your back down. And then slowly bring your leg all the way back to the ceiling. Now release your back for a moment. I'm going to repeat. Push the back down, lower the leg, keep pushing the back down. Really feel your abs work here. Hover, hover, hover your leg a couple, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches off the mat. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep the back down, keep the back down. And slowly bring the leg up. Good. Once more. Push the back down. Bring the leg down slowly. Hover, hover, hover. Okay. This time, we're going to bend the knee in toward our chest, bend the other knee into the chest. So both knees are now to the chest, and hug the knees in. Yeah, go ahead, roll around on your spine. And bring both feet back to the mat, bent knees. And this time we're going to do the left leg. Straighten the left leg, sole of the foot pushing toward the ceiling. Push down your low back as you lower the leg slowly, slowly. Oh, right, sorry. Straighten the right leg first. And now lower the left leg slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep the back pushing down. Now you could do this with a bent leg, but it's just a little more challenging. Straighten the leg. Keep the back down, keep the back down, keep the back down, and then bring the leg back up. Release the back for a moment. Take a deep breath. Push the back down and lower the leg. And then hover, hover, hover. Really feel those abdominal muscles working. And then lift the leg back up toward the ceiling. Release the back for a breath. And once more, push the back down, bring the leg down. Hover, 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 hover. Now bring the knee in toward your chest, bring the right knee back in toward your chest, lace your fingers around your shins and hug the knees in. rolling around on your spine. And the feet come back down to the mat. Straighten your legs long and prepare for your final relaxation, Shavasana. So sometimes people like to put something underneath their knees. If you would like to do that, here, I will get you one. And let me get you one. No, I'll get you one. Yeah. This one might be too big, actually. Let me see if I have a smaller one. Yeah. There you go. It takes pressure off your back. Yeah, if you put something underneath your knees, sometimes it takes pressure off your back and makes it feel better when you're doing Shavasana. So now just focus on the breath. Allow your legs to completely relax. Allow your arms to relax. Soften your chest, soften your belly. please bring your awareness back to your body and your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes to gently wake up your body. And then please slowly bend your knees and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And now, please, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. Please join me with the closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock yoga class and to the inner teacher. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Knuckles to my forehead honors God. Knuckles to my chin honors you. Knuckles to my heart honors myself. Namaste.